So guys, in this video I'm going to be talking to you about the importance of cleaning your fruits and vegetables before you eat them. I'm going to be showing you some methods that you can implement to limit or reduce the intake of pesticides from fruits and vegetables. I'm going to be telling you the worst culprits, fruit and veggies, for pesticides and why you should wash them. Non-organic produce is known to have pesticides, and even organic produce can also have pesticides as well. Even though they're not synthetic pesticides, there are still pesticides on organic produce. Now, it's pretty hard to avoid pesticides in this day and age. Most fruit and vegetables have pesticides, contain some form of pesticides, and it's not something you want to be ingesting on a regular basis. Fruits and veggies are essential for good health, so even though they contain pesticides, you should never stop eating fruits and vegetables or limit their intake. They're very healthy for us. Guys, if you're new to my channel, don't forget to like and subscribe to Spirit Being Life for more informative and uplifting content. The first method is the easiest and the best if you're running short of time. Using a brush, scrub the produce under running water for about 30 seconds. Be careful not to use too much pressure. The second method uses 1 to 2 tablespoons of bicarb of soda to a bowl of water. I'm using a 3-litre bowl and I'm adding 2 tablespoons. I use a whisk to aid at dissolving the bicarb and to remove any lumps. Gently scrub the produce with a brush and then leave it to sit for 15 minutes to soak. Strain the water and rinse the produce under running water for about 30 seconds to remove any residues on the produce. The third method uses 1 part of vinegar to 4 parts of water. My 3-litre bowl needed about 2 cups of vinegar. You can use any vinegar that you have on hand. And now add your produce and scrub the skins with a brush. And then leave it to sit for 15 minutes to soak. Strain the water and make sure to rinse your produce under running water for 30 seconds or it will taste like vinegar. You can actually purchase this ozone generator, and this ozone generator is only a small one, and use that to eliminate some of the pesticides off your produce. The fourth method uses ozone to help reduce pesticide residues on produce. Ozone is a highly reactive form of oxygen, and it works by breaking down the chemical structure of many pesticides, rendering them less harmful or inactive. Studies have shown that washing fruits and vegetables with ozonated water is more effective than plain water in removing pesticides and harmful microorganisms. You want to fill a bowl with water and place your bubbler in the water for approximately 10 to 20 minutes. Close to the end time, you want to gently scrub the produce with a brush. Keep away from the ozone while it's bubbling and don't inhale the gas. The produce will smell fresh and clean, and you won't need to rinse them when you are done, as there won't be any residue. So guys, stay tuned as I will be going through the produce that has the most pesticides, and they call it the dirty dozen. So I'm going to be showing you that. And I'm also going to be showing you the produce that has the least amount of pesticides as well. So you'll get a good idea as to which produce is the most important to wash before you eat. Strawberries come in at number 1. Then spinach, kale, collard and mustard greens. Grapes are one of the worst culprits for pesticides, especially in Australia. They spray the grapes with chemicals to keep them nice and firm and stop them from going squishy and from breaking down.
Peaches, pears, nectarines, apples, bell and hot peppers, cherries, blueberries, and finally at number 12 are green beans. Now we come to the listing of some of the produce with the least amount of pesticide residues for 2024. Carrots, sweet potatoes, mangoes and mushrooms, watermelon and cabbage, kiwi fruit and honeydew melon, onions and sweet peas, pineapple and avocado. So why is it that farmers use pesticides in the first place, even though the potential toxicities are known? Well, that's because without the use of pesticides, there would be a 78% loss of fruit production, a 54% loss of veggie production, and a 32% loss of cereal production. Here is a rundown of some of the most concerning pesticides used on fresh produce. Acephate. It's an insecticide that's widely used in agriculture and horticulture. It can break down into a chemical called methanodosis. Known for its neurotoxicity, it's found in green beans, celery and squash. Chlorprofam is used to keep potatoes from sprouting. This pesticide is banned in the European Union because it may interfere with hormones in the body. Or Purifos is an insecticide used to control a wide variety of pests in agriculture. It's banned in many countries and it can cause developmental and neurological symptoms. Cyhalothrin is an insecticide used to control a wide variety of pests in agriculture, and it's said to interfere with the body's neuromuscular system. It's found in cherries and other non-organic produce. Famoxidone is a fungicide designed to protect crops from fungal diseases. Research suggests that this pesticide is a hormone disruptor, and it's commonly used on crops like grapes, potatoes, tomatoes and cucumbers to combat issues like late blight, downy mildew and powdery mildew. Fludeoxonil is one of the several risky fungicides that's used after harvest, and it's thought to have hormone disrupting effects. It's primarily responsible for the high risk in non-organic fresh peaches and nectarines. It is also used on other produce such as spinach, grapes, potatoes, tomatoes and cucumbers. And the last one is Methomyl. Methomyl is a carbamate insecticide that's widely used in agriculture to control pests. Methomyl is highly toxic and is classified as a restricted use pesticide in many regions. It's used on grapes, citrus fruits, tomatoes, potatoes and leafy greens.
Guys, I also want to run through some tips for you. So guys, if you don't have a lot of garden space, you can easily grow herbs in pots, and that's a great way to eliminate some pesticides by not buying herbs from the supermarket. Grow them yourself if you can. Now, pesticides are found on a lot of leafy greens, so if you're able to grow collard greens or other greens like lettuces at home, I highly recommend that. So berries are notorious for pesticides, and if you can grow it at home, fantastic, but if you can't, make sure you wash these very gently and carefully as they can get bruised. You may want to use baking soda with your berries and give them a gentle scrub. So another tip to avoid pesticides is to buy organic produce where possible. Buy as much local produce as you can. So imported produce is known to have more pesticides because they have to artificially ripen them, and they have to take into consideration the transportation and the time it takes to get to us. You can peel your produce. The peel contains a lot of vitamins and minerals, so if you are getting rid of the peel, it's also detrimental. If you don't like the peel, then go for it. Just peel it off and you will have less pesticides by doing this. Just to eliminate pesticides when you're cooking by leaving the lid off, because some of them want to evaporate. If you're liking this video, don't forget to thumbs up and leave a comment below and let me know, do you guys have any other methods that I haven't included in this video that work for you? What do you do to eliminate pesticides? I hope you really try some of these methods for yourself and let me know how it goes. All right guys, so I'm going to say bye. Thank you for watching this video.